Hi, this morning I want to talk a little bit about friends and about tales from my mother country. I I have three friends, um, all of whom are work friends. Two of them live in the UK, and one lives in Huntsville, Alabama. They've all given me gifts recently from their trips to Italy. They know that I'm half Italian. They know that my family's Italian. They've all read my memoir. And one of them is even in it under a pseudonym. And the others are represented by amalgams in that book. Um, Really wonderful people, voices that matter to me, um, friends and teammates that I work with. But back to Italy. They've all given me gifts from Italy. Uh, One of them, the gift was her pictures. She and I talked about Italy. We both shared Italian heritage, even though we're both from the U.S. It was her first time going there with her daughter, and she shared these beautiful photos she took and kind of gave me a quick tour of all the places that they visited, and that was just such a beautiful, beautiful thing. So the first was the pictures. The next was a little bit ago. I had a friend, a young friend, that told me she was going to Italy with her mom to learn how to cook some dishes. And I asked her when she got back if she would send me some recipes, and sure enough, she did. So I got a few recipes from that young friend that went to visit Italy. And then the third was an incredibly touching gift that I got, uh, which is a pine cone ceramic statue. And in the Sicilian culture, which I did not know, even though I grew up around Italians my whole life, at least Italian Americans, uh, the pine cone is a very important symbol of kind of health and happiness and hope for a healthy, loving, uh, joyous home. And I may be paraphrasing that a little bit, but essentially that is what the pine cone means. And so my friend had one shipped to me directly from Sicily. And so what I wanted to convey in here was that you know sometimes it takes people that we connect with through an entirely different sphere. So my Italian connection is very much from my home and my parentage and my lineage and New York and Florida. But the people that have connected me back to Italy the strongest have been two people from the United Kingdom and one from Huntsville, Alabama. And so I'm talking about the possibility of connection and being open to the fact that when you find voices, when you find voices that matter in your life, that those folks are going to connect with you in ways that you could never imagine. And so I want to just encourage you to look for people like that, to spend time with them, to take extra time with them, fostering the relationship that you have with them. Because when voices matter, when people you connect with matter, um, you never know the gifts, the connections, the joy, and frankly, the love that you will receive from that. So be very open to those possibilities. Approach it with a posture of CHIT, curiosity, humility, intentionality, and teachability. And let me know in your comments if you've had similar kinds of experiences connecting with friends inside or outside of work that connected you back to something else in an entirely different dimension of your life.